Hey guys, I'm Alex from Mad Architects Gaming. Today we're going to be playing a new game by the developers of Dead by Daylight. This game is Deathgarden. It's free on Steam at the moment, but that ends in about 24 hours, give or take. But it's about $30 otherwise. And I honestly love this game. I've had a lot of people tell me that they hate playing as this class here, the Hunter, instead of playing as the Runner. They think it's a lot harder to win as the Hunter. I've actually had a pretty good win rate with the Hunter. Hopefully today I'm going to be able to get a couple more wins as the Hunter, because otherwise it's just going to be a couple of rounds of me losing. Okay, so the objective is pretty simple. There are 5 runners. You can see them sort of running around right over there. They need to try to capture 2 full objectives and then escape. My objective, of course, is to down 3 of them so that I can put one on the blood spire thing and sacrifice them. Now this should be fairly difficult if they work together well, but if they're not working together well, they won't be able to apply enough pressure and I should be able to get a win. And they get about 20 seconds to get situated before I'm into the map, and then my sole objective is to kill as many of them as I can, or as many of them as I can, rather. Alright, so the arena is being procedurally generated right now, and here it comes. I love this part. Look at that. That is so awesome.
You may now enter the garden.
Alright, that's one down.
Runner revive.
Now I'm placing as many mines as I can around the area because I've noticed that they're working a lot to capture this one. What was he thinking? That's 2. And I have an ability that makes it pretty easy for me to get across the map to them when they're trying to capture objectives like this. I got a little time. I'm gonna grab some ammo. That guy's missing me with his stun a lot. There he goes. There we go. So we're going to send him to the blood post, and then we need to execute him off of the blood post. Now this is where they really need to work together, because they have to decide, 1, whether they're going to go for the blood post rescue, or 2, if they're going to try to get an objective while I'm here trying to stop the blood post rescue.
You are revealed. Execution available.
They messed up.
Runner has been executed. Runners have 2 lives remaining.
Now this is a golden crate. It gives me
Hunter has activated
tremendous
the phase.
benefits.
You are revealed. Runner down. Blood pulse initiated. Runner. Point C is not completed. Runner down. Blood post almost full. You are revealed. Runner down. Runner may now be sent to blood post.
Alright, this is actually going incredibly well for me. I'm working on executing my second person off the blood post. If it goes as well as it did for me last time, then they won't really be able to contest me hardly at all.
Execution available.
I'm just going to execute because I don't think they've got the ability that slows my executions down.
Runner has been executed. Runners have 1 life remaining. Runner down. Blood pulse initiated.
Alright, they still have to capture the rest of C and all of A or B. And they're not really working together to build pressure on capturing multiple objectives at the same time. And that was tricky.
Blood pulse almost full.
Alright, I have to down one more and execute somebody, and that will be the end of the game. So I'm pretty close to win condition. They're really far from win condition. They haven't been putting any pressure on me to move from point to point, so I've had plenty of time to chase down a specific person that I see and finish them.
Runner
Now,
down.
I'm gonna go ahead and... Did they just... They forgot to revive their friend, so I got the free kill.
Garden event
They actually gave me a
Runner down.
very easy win. And these mines are extremely overpowered. I always pick the mines because I've had multiple times where you'll see the runners manage to get up and run straight into a mine just to go down and give me a free 2 credits towards filling that blood post.
You will now enter the garden.
Oh, good. This is the other game mode that they currently have in this game. The objective of this game mode is to pick up the keys at these green objectives and run to one of the 3 objectives and place 3 of the keys. That's how you fill an objective so that you can try to make your escape. So right now I'm just running around trying to find somebody to start my kill credits out. Pick up ammo as I come across it so that I can work without worrying about running out of that later. There's somebody. Alright, that's one down. Now when they have the keys, they are constantly marked for me. I'm missing like crazy. that's 2 downs.
Runner revived.
Alright, they're not building pressure on multiple objectives again, so I have a pretty good feeling about this round.
Runner may now be sent to Blood Post.
I'm gonna go ahead and send this guy to the blood post and start working on executions.
Runner sent to Blood Post.
Now, the nice thing about these mines is I can have up to
Is he nuts? No, he's insane.
There you go. That's a mine kill right there.
Runner revived.
I can have up to 10 of these out at a time. Not too worried about getting them. They still have to capture 6 full keys, and I'm getting my first execution.
Runner has been executed. Runner down. Blood Post almost full. Runners have 2 lives.
Go ahead and deny this health. That'll keep him from reviving longer, because you can revive yourself off of that health. We'll grab this ammo while we... Okay. So they've finally gotten one of the 6 keys they need minimum. That's pretty far into the game. I'm already 1/3 of the way to my objective. They're 1/6 of the way to theirs.
Runner revived.
Alright, we're gonna go for the golden crate.
Hunter has activated the golden crate.
Pretty quick and... Alright.
Key collected.
There they go. That's how you build pressure. That's how you get me to have to decide where I'm gonna go to contest you. You have 2 people running for objectives at the same time. It makes it a lot harder for me to pick.
Key dropped.
The wrong guy dropped his key though.
Key dropped.
There we go.
Runner may now be sent to Blood Post.
Alright, we're sending our 2nd person to the blood post already, so this is another game that's going pretty far in our favor.
Blood Post. Execution available.
Alright, that's 2 of the people I have to execute off the
Runner
map.
has been executed.
There's only 3 people for me to have to worry about now, and they have to get 5 objectives. And they let a guy bleed out, or somebody left. I'm not really sure about that one. I don't think I had anybody actively downed. But there you have it. That's Deathgarden. It's currently about $30 on Steam, if this looks interesting to you. It's a lot of fun to play on both sides of the map. I do enjoy playing the runners. I just prefer to play that with a team because it makes it a lot easier to communicate, build pressure, and actually get objectives taken care of. As you may have noticed, there wasn't a lot of competition against me in the rounds that I played tonight because they weren't building pressure and they weren't working as a team. When you have people running as different specs and different abilities, it makes it a lot easier to contest executions, kills, and in general it just makes it a lot easier to contest the hunter and win. So that's why I don't really like playing solo as the runners. It's a lot more fun for me to try to compete against the 5 runners as the hunter than it is vice versa, just because I don't see a lot of that communication and teamwork in the game yet. One thing I would like to see is I'd love to see this game come out with custom matches. I'm pretty sure they're probably planning on adding it at some point because it's made by the same people who made Dead by Daylight. So I would imagine they're probably looking to add some of the features that Dead by Daylight has where they can have these custom matches where you can play as a hunter against 5 of your friends or something like that. So I'd like to see that, but it's definitely a great game. It's worth trying out. Until next time, have a good one.